Alright, welcome back. So in the previous episode, I started a new Jarvis program. Like I said, in that episode, this is about the 8th time that I've made a new Jarvis. So, progressively learning from my past mistakes. In the previous episode, I set up this, which just recognizes if the person speaks to you, and it has a built-in ability that it tries to figure out if you are connected to Wi-Fi to run the different recognizers. In today's video, we're going to be setting up the text-to-speech aspect of it. So, as I explained in the previous video, I have my main file right here. This is where my main code will be, and I have a helper file. The idea is that I'll code my heavy methods and definitions over here, and then on my main one, I'll call them, so I'm not having to code it all in there and fill it all up. Alright, so let's get into it. Like I said, we are making the speech recognition section, and the first thing you're going to need to do is open up your command prompt. Maybe. Okay, there it goes. And I'm on Windows, so we are downloading a file called pyttsx3, very complicated name. And the command for download that is python -m pip install, and it's pyttsx3. And as you can see right here, it's already downloaded. That's all we need for this right now. So alright, I'm going to make a new definition. We're going to call it speak. And we're going to pass in a variable. Now we'll pass, just to give me a second. Alright, and then let's import that. pyttsx3. Alright, so you need to define your engine. So engine equals pyttsx3 dot initialize. Then you need, there's some values you don't have to deal with as much. I'm going to go ahead and add them. This is for changing the voices of your machine. I usually like to do that. In this example, I am making Jarvis, but I usually like to set it up to where you could go in and, is that how I spelled it? No, I just spelled this one wrong. Where you can go in and change the voice to, like Friday, for example. So what it's doing is it's asking, I believe it's your operating system, so the Windows operating system, for the list of all the voices that it can use, and that's passing it as voice. I'm now passing in rate. I do like to change the rate, which is why I'm definitely going to be doing this one. And this is the rate at which it speaks. And then to set this property, there is other properties you can go through with, but I'm not going all in depth with those. We'll do engine dot set property, and we're going to set rate to 125, so it's automatically set to 100. I'm going just a little bit faster. They tend to talk a little slow for me. And then we're also going to set the property of voice, and we're going to do voices 0, which is just the default, so I don't really actually need that, but .id, and then engine dot say. We're going to pass in that text that we took, and then engine dot run and wait. Alright, so just to walk back through it, we initialize it here. Then we're going to get a list of voices and get the property of rate, which is the speed at which it speaks. Then we set the rate to 125. You can change that to whatever. And then we set the voice ID to 0, which is the default. There is other ones. Next, we're going to have it say the text that we pass in, and then run and wait for it to get done. So now over here we could do Jarvis help file dot speak, and we'll say hello, I am Jarvis. And now we can run this. You are quiet. Let's try it again.
Hello, I am Jarvis.
Maybe a little bit louder. I'm not sure how well I can pick it up. We'll go ahead and go 100.
Hello, I am Jarvis.
There you go. Like I said, you can come through here and change this. So we'll maybe, change that to 1.
Hello, I am Jarvis.
You can also change the speed. So maybe we'll set it to 200. So this one, run that one.
Hello, I am Jarvis.
Or the other way around. You can set it really slow.
Hello, I am Jarvis.
Alright, you get the idea. Set it all back to normal. This also does work offline, so if I come over here and I cut my Wi-Fi off, make sure this is saved, it will still run.
Hello, I am Jarvis.
So you don't have to worry about that having to run offline. Alrighty, I think that's going to be it for today's video. This one's quite a short one, and the next one I'll be creating a very simple file using those 2 definitions I just created, and it'll just take in a few values and output whatever. But alright, I'll see you then.